Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Safai Kelly. For those of you who have never seen me here before on YouTube, I do the whole makeup thing, you know, we are vibing and thriving, you guys. So today I was in the mood to do a smoky eye, but I didn't want to do a black smoky eye. I feel like smoky eyes are one of those iconic, timeless sort of looks. Like no matter the decade we're in, a smoky eye will always be bomb. It'll always treat you good and you just can't go wrong. So while you do have like matte smoky eyes, I'm feeling more for a metallic smoky eye, and I do have like a video similar to this on my channel, but we're gonna be doing neutrals. And once you like understand the fundamentals of what it takes to have like a good smoky eye, you literally can have a smoky eye in whatever color your heart desires. So to achieve today's look, I will be using products from Juvias place to get us all snatched up, and I think the perfect palette to achieve like the neutral smoky eye that I'm going for is the chocolates palette from Juvias place. I mean, literally you open this up and it's just like screaming, it's screaming smoky eye, you know? So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do one eye off camera and we'll be back to get started. What up, what up, what up? I'm back with the one eye done, and I just like, I feel so glam. I'm excited to show you guys how simple smoky eyes really are. And listen, like for beginners, I would definitely suggest staying within the same color family. So like I used a dark brown and then a lighter brown to achieve this. So when you do that, there's like, the guesswork is gone. There's no guesswork and you really can't go wrong. So you could switch up the colors. You could do navy blue and a lighter blue, a deep purple and a lighter purple. Like honestly, you really can't go wrong. And then for intermediate to advanced, I would definitely suggest play with that color. Boo! Play with the color. You could do like a navy blue and like a purple. I mean, you could do navy blue with a pink and purple in the transition. There are so many different types of smoky eyes that you can create, but I was just feeling kind of neutral today. I want like a brown, glamorous, gorgeous smoky eye, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let's get on into it. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take the darkest shade, and I'm gonna take this dark brown. So I've loaded my brush and I'm literally packing this shade on. I'm not gonna do any blending whatsoever just yet. Now you want to bring the color all the way up into the crease because I want this to be, you know, like on the kind of dramatic side. Now, if you want it to be less dramatic, you keep the deep shade closer to the lash line. Okay? Staying with that same dark brown, I'm just going to run this along my lower lash line because I want the lower lash line to also be smoky, you know. It's also going to be sexy, sultry. It ties the whole eye look together. To be honest, if you blend this out really well, you could, you know, if you really want to, you could stop here, but I want to take a lighter brown and I'm gonna put this right between our first shade and where nothing else is. So right between our first shade and the brow bone is where I'm placing this lighter brown, and you can just see the magic, the magical blend it has created. Now you can go ahead and take your favorite black eyeliner and you're just gonna put this on the waterline. So now I'm just gonna smudge out that eyeliner. Okay, so now if you are going for that classic, just matte smoky eye, you could legit, like for real sis, you could stop here. But I'm gonna add some glam, so we're gonna go ahead and take this metallic shade. Because we have only matte shadows all over our lid, it will be a really good idea to go ahead and spray your brush that has that metallic shade so that it has better sticking ability, okay? So I'm gonna pat this shade in the center first. I really love adding metallic shades to my smoky eyes because I really just feel like, just look at it. I don't even have to explain. Look at that, man. It just really like adds the light back into the eye so it's not too dark and also just looks glamorous, okay? So now what I'm doing is just really like blending out this metallic shade kind of all over the lid. You know, we started out in the center, so the center is really where it's impactful, but now I'm just kind of, you know, blending it out. So using that same metallic shade, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that right into my inner corner because, you know, an inner corner highlight is who we are. Now, please keep in mind that this part is optional. You don't need to, but I just love what the inner corner highlight does. It like keeps my eyes like open and, you know, not so closed down. And hello, it's an inner corner highlight. It's kind of crazy how simple that was, right? Like that was so easy, and Now you know the fundamentals of a smoky eye, and you can switch it up with any colors that you want to do it with. So the eyes are pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and lashes off camera. And that is another way, speaking of, that's another way you can make it more dramatic. Like, the more dramatic your lashes, the more dramatic the look, honey, okay? So you know we're gonna go with some dramatic lashes. I'm going with some nice fluffy lashes. So I'm gonna apply some more drama, and I'll be back. Do we see the extra drama that was added with the lashes, y'all? Like, okay. And I don't know what has gotten into me. I've been feeling extra. Like, I really have just been loving like the big, fluffy, dramatic, in-your-face lashes. And I think I have the eyes for it, you know, like I think it doesn't look crazy, but I love it. I love it. I love the drama. And so earlier, I filmed my complexion off camera, and I did do that like lipstick as blush hack. And I gotta say, I like it. This is my second time doing it. I used a little less. I do think I want to add just like a touch more blush to like pop it out just a little bit. I am taking the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1, okay, and I will be taking the shade Toby. Toby's orange. This guy right here, I will be taking Toby. Just a little, like I feel like, you know, through powder, foundation, and contour, it kind of got lost. And I'm also doing like, I'm applying the blush here instead of on the apples of my cheeks for that more snatched look. I've been learning and trying some new techniques, you know. Gotta keep up with the times. So this is, and I never put blush here. I'm always like putting blush here. And it does kind of change the shape of my face. It gives it that more like lifted look. I like it. All right, you guys, it is time to glow, and I will be taking the shade Zara from the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1. I'm staying with that trend of just being like going on an upward motion, and then when I have less on my brush, I kind of bring it down just a little bit, so that we have that like, oh honey, hi, hello, woo. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to do the lips. Now, I didn't want to be boring, and I've been going through kind of like a just like nude and glossy phase. Like, I really have been loving nudes, but I'm gonna be taking red. Now, this is from their Reds and Berries lip collection. This is in the shade Perfect Red, and I think red is just gonna like give us that pop of color that we need to really tie this look together, because it's looking all like brown and neutral. And while that's not a bad thing, you could totally hit this with a nude and be looking bomb. I'm taking a red. I'm taking a red. Taking the red. I've also decided not to line my lips with this because the shade by itself is just so spectacular. This color, you guys, and it's so creamy. Like, I forget how creamy these lipsticks are. Now, you don't need to go in with a red, but I was just like, I need something. I need something that would just be like, boom. And it wasn't the lashes, it's definitely the lipstick. All right, you beautiful people, what do we think? This is the completed look, and here is our glamorous neutral smoky eye with a pop of metallic, just for that glitz and glam that I needed. Now, you know the fundamentals of a smoky eye, and you can switch this up to any color combination that your heart desires, okay? So I want to thank you so much for joining me on today's video. If you enjoyed this one today, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and feel free to drop some comments down below. Are you a fan of smoky eyes? Are you not a fan of smoky eyes? Are you willing to try the smoky eye? Are you willing to do this? If you are not yet part of the family, our ever-growing family, feel free to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while I have your attention, don't forget to hit that bell button so you're reminded every time I upload a new video. She's been doing it weekly. On a weekly basis, I've been uploading the videos, okay? If you're not following me on Instagram yet, go ahead and check a girl out. I am on my Instagram every day on my stories and posting different content and whatnot, so be sure to check my IG out. All my social media links are down below in the description box. But that is all for now, you guys. I had a blast sharing this with you today, and I'll see you beautiful and amazing people in the next video. Bye, you guys.